Boosie snitched?
Boosie may have just accidentally exposed himself as a snitch after he goes off on Gucci Mane and gives his criteria for why he believes Gucci Mane is a rat and he did bad. Boosie went hard on Gucci Mane in this new interview. Boosie said that Gucci Mane got to stop rapping because Gucci Mane told the police that he was robbed by Pooh Shiesty. He believes that disqualified Gucci Mane from rapping. He called Gucci Mane a snitch. He went hard on Gucci, man.
Gucci shouldn't have told. He should not identify them for. You know what he should have said when they came in? We doing this for his album.
What?
This is all a social media skit. We already took out the blogs to post this. We doing this for his album. We doing this for his album. And if you my artist, I'ma sue y'all. If you arrest my artist, I'ma sue y'all. Gucci know what the did.
What? That makes sense. No.
Sugarcoat for this. He know exactly what the and what the feds you don't need. And what pissed me off even more. What pissed me off even more, he made a video saying, ain't none of y'all got more money than me. Back to the money over principles and morals. And then people talking about he's a businessman now. Woo-doo. He has this now, he has that now. A couple months ago, making videos about snitches and all this woo-doo. Like, we can't let these jump in the bushes, bro.
Boosie tells Gucci, man, forget about the money. What about morals and principles? So according to Boosie, taking a financial loss is not a good enough reason to call the police, make a police report, or to quote-unquote snitch. Now, obviously, Boosie is probably the only person on earth, him and other street dudes, who think this is somehow logical. Bro, this man had to tell the police that he got robbed, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, these street people, a lot of their logic is based in retardedness. But if you don't want to be like them and end up in this type of situation, hit that link in the description. Student loans, credit card debt, medical bills. It's some of the reason why people stay in the hood. So if you want to get out the hood today, click that link in the description. Figure out how you can get out of debt 10 times faster. At no obligation. See what options are available to you.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Because if you lost $1 million in jewelry, you lost a bunch of Rolexes, you got a contract that was signed under duress to get him out the deal, what am I supposed to do? How do I go to a courthouse and say, hey, I didn't sign that contract. He put a gun to my head and made me sign that contract to release him out of his deal. That contract is still valid. How do you say you sign a contract under duress without telling them exactly what was the duress situation? How do you file the insurance claim for your jewelry if you can't tell them you was robbed? Did they say, oh, where you was robbed? Okay, where? Well, when you say where, guess what? The police got to investigate because you got $1 million at stake here. So Gucci Mane was in a lose-lose situation. You had to tell the police this. You got the attorneys, you got the accountants, you got the major label at Atlantic. What would Gucci have told Atlantic? Hey, Atlantic, I just signed over and released the biggest artist on my label. I just released one of the biggest artists right under you guys. I just released him. He's now independent. What would he have told Atlantic? What? Bro, he ain't recouped yet. He still owes. Gucci should have what? Like taken a $4 million loss and now Gucci is in debt because Gucci like got him out of his deal without co-signing with a man. All right, bro. You better.
Like, yeah, that's why my brain cells be on listening to half these situations. Like, I can't even take this shit serious.
But Boosie will continue even saying that Gucci Mane should stop rapping, among other things, which I just think is completely absurd.
Because I stand for something. And you wonder why I'm respected. How How many rappers you know right now go sit on death row and say, before I tell, you gotta put that my on? It ain't too many, man. But Guwap, he shouldn't. You supposed to tell him, oh man, we doing this to get his album finna come out. You know? All that, then you go get back and put his up. Yeah. That's what you go do. Now he can't fight no contract because it's in the graveyard. If you like that, yeah, you don't send no 24, 25-year-old to life in prison if they convict him. Because 40 to 50 is an L, man.
Wait, what? Wait. No. Wait, no. Wrong sound effects at the beginning there. But what do you mean by that? So instead of sending him to jail for life where he could potentially get on a parole and reform later on in life because he's a criminal, you want him to kill him? Bro, what? That don't even make sense. So he's going to either be dead or gone. They both the same. But dead's a lot worse than gone. You know what I'm saying? Just locked up. So Boosie, why would you want a man to get killed? Is the ultimate question. Instead of go to prison. Unless you're saying his crimes are worthy of the death penalty. And in that case, then why wouldn't Gucci be allowed to tell on somebody who's doing such heinous actions?
Where your heart at, man? You was young as a if you gonna play it right, man. You know, Shiesty wasn't thinking. You know what Shiesty thinking? This Gucci, man, that ain't finna tell on me and f up his reputation, and he gonna get it back in blood. Talking about money, man. Hey, where your principles and your morals at? Then you make a whole, you testified on the song. That up even more. You ain't even got to go to court for nothing. You do not have to go to court. You just gave your whole testimony on a song, man. Who do you got around you, man? Gucci, man, just got to go up there and say, I'm a citizen. I'm ratting. He might as well get on the stand, man. Because you done got on the stand with that song, man.
I mean, he likely will get on the stand because at this rate, what are we talking about? Yeah, he snitched on him in a song because Pooh Shiesty and all half these other rappers snitched on themselves in the music anyways. He not the one that did the crime though, so it's not snitching. The hell, bruh. Like, bro, Boosie, if you get robbed tomorrow, bruh, I promise you, we're not going to see you getting it back in blood. And if we do, you're going to look like the dumbest nigga of all time, bro. What the hell?
Identified them in that paperwork. The feds don't need much, man.
Gucci has said through his attorneys that he's not taking a stand, nor is he cooperating with the feds. When it first happened that night, Gucci made a report with the local police. But when the feds stepped in, Gucci said he's not participating or nor cooperating. Boosie said, it don't matter if you cooperate or if you take the stand or if you work with the feds. You dropping a song and letting the people know that Pooh Shiesty did it is enough already, right? The feds already got enough information. But here's the thing. This is hypocritical. This is very hypocritical, right? One of the first hypocritical statements is Boosie stating that, you know, like a monetary loss is not enough to tell. A monetary loss is not enough to go to the police when Boosie went to the police on his own brother over a monetary loss.
Well, TQ is
snitching on your family is crazy.
your mom's first child.
Yeah.
The oldest.
Yeah. Her pet. And it always been like this.
And you said that she takes his side against you.
Every time. This been since the back of the car. If he kicked the seat, I got slapped. You know, and even my family, my whole family was like, Boosie, why are you acting like this? You knew whose side she would take.
Okay.
This is not new to you. Like, my whole family said, it don't matter what that boy do. You know this.
Well, but you're saying that your mom wants you to drop the lawsuit because she don't want TQ to go to jail, but this is a civil suit, so he wouldn't go to jail anyways.
I don't know. She wants me to drop the suit, bro. Like,
But I'm saying a lawsuit has nothing to do with jail time.
Vlad is very smart. Vlad starts asking the right questions. Vlad, like, hold on, like, why your mom talking about you putting people in jail? Why your mom talking about you filing charges? If it's just a lawsuit, nobody
Then it shouldn't
goes
be
to
like
jail for a
that.
lawsuit. It's a civil case. So Vlad kind of cornered Boosie and forced Boosie to outright admit it, but he has a creative excuse for why he's essentially snitching on his brother and other people.
I filed another lawsuit on him in not Louisiana also.
I mean, unless you actually...
And it's going to be a criminal lawsuit.
Okay, so you're actually filing a criminal lawsuit for fraud.
On everybody for
So
fraud.
that means that
too.
people might go to jail.
Yeah. And I don't give a fuck him.
Fuck him.
He's not a gangster.
Okay.
What he did to me took $5 million. I'm not gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
This shit is handled in court.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a legal citizen. He's a, you know, if he was a G, if he took $5 million for me, it'll be a different story.
He said in his interview that me and you are closer.
I get Boosie's mentality a little bit. But where Boosie messed up was him thinking that Gucci was still in that same mindset.
Than you and him.
Me and who?
Me and you. That our relationship is closer than...
Yeah, I've like...
He said
like,
he doesn't talk to you, he doesn't go to your house, that type of thing.
Nah. Like, this shit then, like, he always... It's Ricky and Doughboy. You saw Boys in the Hood, right?
Yeah.
It's Ricky and... He been the pussy. My daddy used to say, boy, you gonna be gay. You a... You know what I'm saying? Like, he always been favored by my mom.
Mm.
She paid to send him to magnet school.
Mm.
I went to the trenches.
Mm.
I played outside. He stayed in the house on the computer. You see where I'm at?
Mm-hmm.
A woman's first child is
special. Yeah.
Even her sisters would tell you, like, Boosie, you know she gonna do that because she feel like you're the hard one.
Who's your oldest? Is it Ivy?
Ivy.
So do you feel like you have a certain level of favoritism with Ivy?
Oh, I did.
You see how they moved the goalpost? Yo, you see it right in real time, how they moved the goalpost to fit their agenda? What's the difference between what Boosie did and what Gucci Mane is doing? What's the difference? Gucci Mane filed a police report because Gucci Mane was forced to. He signed a contract with a gun to his head. And in order to prove to the label and to the courts that this contract was signed under duress, he had to file the police report. Gucci Mane was robbed for $1 million worth of jewelry. In order to file an insurance claim, you got to file a police report. But Boosie is saying that's not an excuse. Filing a police report or filing criminally is not an excuse, even if you're taking a huge loss. Take the loss, but your integrity and your principles is what matters, according to Boosie. His words, not mine. But now Boosie is saying that he's allowed to tell on his brother. He's allowed to snitch on his brother who forged his signature. Again, look at the language. That's fraud. Nah, that's fraud. You going to jail. I don't care. What's the difference? It's the same thing. That's fraud, right? So the brother...
To Flocka, the difference is, what he's saying is his brother is not a gangster, so he's not going to shoot his brother. He's going to put him in jail. But because Boosie is still in this fake hood gangster mindset, what he's saying is essentially, I would shoot a gangster if they did some gangster stuff to me, but I wouldn't shoot a civilian because I'm not a civilian. I'm a gangster. But he doesn't correlate that Gucci Mane is a civilian, not a gangster. So if a gangster does some gangster stuff to him, he can't just do gangster stuff. He has to do civilian stuff to him. Come on, y'all.
Boosie's signature to get Boosie out of the Young Blue deal. So Young Blue was signed to Boosie's label. His brother was apparently like Young Blue's manager. His brother forged Boosie's signature to get Young Blue out the deal. Young Blue then goes and sign another deal, a larger deal. And Boosie apparently gets cut out of like $5 million. So Boosie feels like if his brother didn't forge his signature and he still got his deserved cut, he would have gotten $5 million from out the Young Blue deal. He didn't get that. So now he's seeing red and he's willing to go all the way. But if Boosie is willing to tell on his brother, and the excuse is, well, my brother ain't no street dude, I could tell, I could tell on him. He's not no street dude. That's the rules now? So that's the new rules of the streets. I can tell on you if you're not a gang member. I can tell on you if you're not in the streets. Who determines who's in the streets and who's not in the streets? Who determines that? His brother, who grew up in the same environment Boosie grew up in the same house Boosie grew up in. Who is Boosie to tell the brother who grew up in the hood that he's not a street dude and he don't abide?
He is, because he saw him grow up in the damn house on the damn sidewalk, not in the streets. But we're not gonna talk about that.
By those principles. Who is Boosie? But the moving.
Because there's a lot of motherfuckers from the hood who is not gangster, not ghetto, is normal people. They stayed inside. That's what you're saying.
Enough, the goalpost would always happen. Listen, if Gucci Mane, by Boosie standards, is wrong and is a rat, then wouldn't Boosie be wrong and be a rat? Y'all remember when Boosie brother was arrested for stealing $361,000 from Boosie account? Now, like, the brother was arrested for stealing $361K from Boosie's like Capital One account, right? Now, the brother got caught because he made over like 12 wire transfers to different people who would then give him cash, and then he would pose as Boosie under different situations, right? He was arrested and booked for identity theft and fraud charges. Boosie did his interview, and he told Gucci Mane, man, nah, Gucci, you should have told the police, this your artist, and this was just for like a movie script and a movie role and for a music video, and ain't no crime happened. Why didn't Boosie do the same thing for his brother? Why didn't Boosie tell his brother or tell the police, nah, I authorized that. Nah, bro, my brother ain't, nah, I told my brother, nah, I authorized that. When the DA said they didn't have enough evidence to indict the brother, Boosie was still going on Vlad TV and Sway in the Morning and saying the brother stole from him and the brother committed fraud. And he was still in contact with the detectives, right? And the investigation is ongoing, and he is still in contact with detectives and cooperating. So my thing is like, this standard you have for Gucci Mane, why aren't you applying that same standard to yourself? Why didn't you tell the police your brother ain't do nothing, and you told him he could make those wire transfers like you want Gucci Mane to tell the police that the Pooh Shiesty robbery was for a music video?
Your brother and money.
Yeah.
How did y'all? He took money out of your account, or what was the?
It's bank fraud. Yeah, he frauded some money out of my bank. Same mama, same baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that your brother ever get worked out or no?
Nah, they still going through the situations with it or whatever. I'm just waiting on to hear back something. I still ain't got my money back. I'm still 400 short, man. So, I just
400,000 short.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him face to face since then?
Nah, I ain't seen him since then, bro. I ain't seen him since then. I ain't seen him since the happened. I'm just sitting back waiting on.
The brother gets arrested. Boosie's doing interviews telling people the brother stole from him. Isn't that the same thing as Gucci Mane doing a song telling people that Pooh Shiesty robbed him?
Right.
What's the difference? Again, the song might be a little bit less worse because a song is like creative expression. An interview, you straight up telling it. But let me know what y'all think, man. I think it's hypocrisy.
Man, let me know what y'all think as well. Make sure y'all go watch Poetic Flacco's original video. And yeah, let us know let me know. It seems a little bit sus. It just seems a little bit sus for you to be talking about snitching when you snitching on your own brother. But I do understand that his standards are quote unquote different from what he's explained, and If you understood what he explained, you can hear that his standards for how you would handle this situation are just different. Whether or not you like it, that's up to you. I don't like it. I feel like it's retarded. Whether you are a gangster or not, things need to get handled by the law, not you doing shit outside of it. But make sure you click that link in the description down below. Figure out how to get out of student loans, credit card debt, or medical bills. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. And it's no obligation to you or me.
Good job, my brother. We rocking.